Oh my god, this advice is I'm literally slowly going insane.
10 minutes earlier.
Today we're going to be looking at YouTube's help pages in depth to see if YouTube, the company, actually knows what it's talking about, if it can actually give you advice on how to grow your channel. And I already know the general consensus on this is they have no idea what the hell they're talking about. And honestly, I agree, but it behooves us to check. I'm going to be giving my live reactions, literally opening YouTube's help pages. I haven't looked at them in years. I have no idea what they say. And I'm going to be giving my live reactions about what's true and what's just fake, what's a bunch of malarkey. Because they must be saying something right, right? Well, let's see. First off, if you're not familiar with the YouTube help pages, they're incredibly helpful. Let's go search some stuff right now. How to start a YouTube channel, YouTube help, great. How to grow my YouTube channel, YouTube help. The keyword YouTube help is really important because it's going to help you get to the YouTube help site. Like, we don't want to look at Hootsuite. We don't want to look at Sprout today. Although maybe someday I will review them. That's probably not going to happen today. You can see I already clicked on this link because I was looking for links earlier. All right, how to start and manage your YouTube channel. That looks helpful. Okay, great. Let's start reading these. Okay, create a YouTube channel. Okay, so this is like low-level advice on how to actually physically make your channel. That is not what we want. Let's keep looking. YouTube self-certification overview. Premiere a new video. No, these are just features. Okay. Here we go. Getting started on YouTube. We're here to help you share your videos with the world by connecting you expert advice. Create what you want. Let's keep an open mind. Let's be as positive as humanly possible and just start clicking around. Fastest way to get started. Get creator tips for why you should create videos. Get creator tips for filming on mobile. Check out shorts. Build a home for your video. Watch a video about how to create a channel. Read more about channel basics. Get creator tips to optimize your video. So we're just opening these at this point to see. Establish your voice, okay? Now, most of this is not helpful. Get creator tips for analytics. Read more about analytics. Take me to my dashboard. All right, none of that was helpful, but it did take us to some pages that might be helpful. Ooh, growing your channel. Let's see. Click on growing your channel. Okay, this is all going to be very interesting. So why choose video? Why audience? So you're going to tell me why? So this is literally an article that tells you why it's important to just make video content in general. I don't know why you would do that. Tips to film with mobile. Okay, setting up your phone. Oh, set up your phone horizontally so you get 16:9. This is like basic. Oh my gosh. Basic stuff. So where's the advice on how to grow my channel? So everybody's pushing with shorts. We'll go back to shorts in a minute. Create a YouTube channel. That's not what I want. Tips to optimize your video. Okay, finally. Gosh, that took a while to get to. You can optimize your video to help viewers find your content easily. It's a good idea to make your content clear, consistent, and representative. The most vague definition of how to succeed ever. They direct you to their YouTube creators channel as simple as possible. Okay? So none of this information is helpful, even remotely. It's general, it's vague, and entirely unhelpful. I'm going to watch this video. We're going to edit all of this out, but let's see. So they do talk about titles and thumbnails. They do talk a little bit about the stuff that I talk about. Cards and end screens are helpful. They're not high impact. Playlists do nothing. It's useless. Don't make playlists. Yeah, so titles and thumbnails. Got it. You know, that's the simplest thing, and they really don't impress upon you the importance of those things. But and I wish there was a summary. There's no summary in the article. Basic features for your video. You can optimize your videos. Okay.
YouTube shopping features make it easy.
By the way, if you're wondering why this channel has 6 million subscribers, it's because when you go to the help pages on how to launch a YouTube channel, which is a massively searched keyword, they have you auto-subscribe to this channel. It's so evil. Let's see how to choose shorts, thumbnails, live products, YouTube shopping, YouTube podcasts. Oh, God, this is massive. I'm actually going to go watch this later and see if they know what they're talking about. By the way, something that's deeply funny to me about the YouTube creators channel where they teach you how to be successful as a YouTube creator, their thumbnails are terrible. They don't follow the rules at all. This is the only good thumbnail on this entire page. Everything else is like, okay, they have some good ones, but 90% of their content has a bad thumbnail, which is wild. Okay, let's see. All right. Add video thumbnails. Optimize your videos. So, okay, add end screens, trim your videos, add an audio track. Let's see, add video thumbnails. So they're just telling you how to put in a custom thumbnail. So let's actually watch the video and see what they have to say. Again, we're going to edit most of this out. So they don't give you any tips about how to make good thumbnails. They're really just showing you how to upload them and telling you that they are important, and as well as the resolution tips, which I think is interesting. Let's see.
Niche or niche, whatever pronunciation you prefer, making videos for less people.
I don't even know how I got here.
Get more views.
They never tell you what the niche strategy is. So this video is about finding your niche, and they just say, niches are a good idea, you should find your niche. This is the least helpful video. I guess there's not much you can say in 1:16. God, that was useless. All right.
Your profile picture is your signature image on profile picture thing?
Your profile picture does nothing. Profile pictures do not help you get views at all. How did I get here? Like, what did I click on that told me that this was a good idea? Okay. Choosing your YouTube channel name.
When it comes to naming your channel, there's no exact science.
There is an exact science. I know the exact... Okay, wait. So if you name your channel after a keyword... and people type in that keyword, so Let's Play, the very famous example of Let's Play, that YouTube channel, that channel became popular because they named their channel Let's Play. So if you name your channel after a keyword, you're going to grow a lot faster. Do you have to do that? No, absolutely not. But it would help you grow. So there is a science to this, first off.
First step is to know what...
Oh my god, this advice is... I'm literally slowly going insane. This is really bad. Okay. Their advice is all over the place. There's like, you can see how many tabs I have open. These are supposed to be the pages that tell me how to be good at YouTube. Like a channel banner and profile picture does nothing for increasing views. Okay, equipment. Equipment's interesting. I bet I can learn something there. This video is not focused on equipment. Honestly, I don't think equipment can help you get views. It's like a basic thing. Yeah, you need an HD webcam and a solid microphone that sounds good. Choose your location. Okay, that's helpful. So finding a good place to shoot is really important. Weather, transportation, outlets, right? Backgrounds that match the kind of content. Yeah, what are you wearing? Your clothing actually really does matter. So there's some good advice in there. All right. That's like, what if we're keeping count, I think that's like 5 points of good advice out of the 30 different pages that I've read on this so far. Building your community. How to interact with your audience. Managing comments. By the way, managing comments does nothing to grow your channel. It can help build a relationship, but come on, we all know how to respond to comments. Say hi. Hi, how are you? Thanks for responding to my comment. You don't need a guide on how to respond to comments. Let's see. I am curious what they have to say. I'm gonna look at those. Finding new viewers and fans. Get familiar with metadata. Get started with YouTube Shorts. Oh my gosh, just how do I make shorts? It doesn't even tell you like how to be good at making
Ask any
shorts.
YouTube creator what they like best about
Okay.
their jobs, and they'll often tell you
Let's
the
see
one
what this
thing over and
guy has
over
to
again.
say.
Connecting with their audience. It's their power by promoting.
So respond to comments. Respond to comments. Ask for feedback.
In the video itself or in the comment section below.
So yeah, incredibly, you didn't need an 8-minute video to explain that. Let's see. Heart your favorite comments. By the way, these guys are legit. Colin and Samir, one of the most successful podcasters on YouTube, and I already made a video about them. They actually don't make podcast content. They pretend to make podcast content. Pin comments to the top of your feed. Yeah. Okay, it's just mechanical stuff. How to make money on YouTube, which is just like, can you make money or not? Okay. This is interesting. Growing your channel. The first thing. This is... We've just spent about like 20 minutes. I have. You've probably spent less because we've been editing this. But I've just spent 20 minutes looking for a shred of advice on how to grow a channel. Going through all of their pages. I've opened probably 30 or 40 tabs. And this is the first page that I have seen that has given me anything. All right, let's see. Ideal video. Oh, I love this guy, the masterclass guy. He's awesome. Okay, so I'll have to watch him. I bet he has good advice. What kind of videos are favored by the YouTube system? Very true. So I like that they're saying this, that we don't favor stuff. However, I promise you, because I work for a phone review company, if you do a review of a Google phone, it's weirdly going to get a lot of views. Just saying, if you review Google products, they tend to get more views. So watch history and watch time. This is huge. So understanding what other viewers are watching is so big. You cannot create content in a bubble. This is genuinely good advice. So you need to identify the next video people are going to watch. So if you're a small channel, this is actually good advice for you, and I want to pause this for a second. Just to say, YouTube's algorithm is based on suggested views. You want to pick topics that other people are watching, that they want to then go learn more about. You shouldn't just be copying what all the big people are doing. That is a way that you can grow, by the way, and I recommend that all the time. You want to go look at what the big channels are doing, and you want to do stuff that's like them. Why do I say that? So that you can ride off of their suggested views. So I like that they do talk about that. Here, to get serious for a second, I mean, yeah, it's helpful advice. For example, when a video is recommended to a viewer, do they choose to watch it? Then we look at whether or not the viewers stick around. So essentially what they're talking about is click-through rate and then retention or watch time. So our systems use both average view duration, which I've talked about in another video, watch time. That's basically watch time, and it's more about retention. It's about seeing how long you can hold people, which you can't really control anyway. It's much more about click-through rate. And average percentage views. Ooh, gosh, this is interesting. I'm totally screenshotting this real quick. Hang on. I actually don't think this advice is helpful, but I want to test it just to see what we can see. There are 3 major factors that explain where your audience is coming from. Topic interest is how many people worldwide are interested in watching videos about a given topic, right? I talk about this all the time. Having a good topic is critical. Competition, yep. Ranks videos from all channels a viewer might watch. And then seasonality. Ooh, this is the world's most helpful YouTube article ever. This is good. Oh my gosh. Okay, we found it. That took a while. But we found it. This is a good article. And then they immediately recommend their shitty podcast tips that you shouldn't follow. Podcasts are terrible. Do not make a podcast. Get to know your audience. Let's see. Get to know your YouTube audience. Videos growing your audience. This report shows you which videos are growing your audience when your viewers are on YouTube. Subscriber bell notifications, popular channels. So your viewers watch. Ooh, this is very interesting. Okay, returning viewers, new viewers, unique viewers. Okay, da-da-da-da-da. Just data. The audience tab. Okay, let's go to the audience tab on my channel. Ooh, I want to watch that. I'm totally going to watch that. Let's take a look at my channel. And let's go to the audience tab in my analytics. The audience tab, which is taking forever to load. Okay, returning viewers 10, which is tiny, I know. I have 1.8k uniques, which is awesome. Videos growing your audience. New viewers who return. Low across the board because I have a tiny channel, which makes sense. Best way to start your video. Oh, maybe I should go back and do a video like that. Very interesting. Watch time from subscribers. So this isn't telling me anything. I'm learning nothing from this page. This page I've learned nothing from. So they told me to go to a page where I literally learned nothing, and it's like one of the first 3 pieces of advice they give on the growing your channel page, next to recommending podcasts that you shouldn't start because nobody's going to watch them. Okay, let's watch this guy.
Viewed, it is important, but not as much as the maximizing.
The fact that he said this first instantly throws me off and throws the entire series that I'm watching into doubt. You cannot do anything to fix your retention and watch time. You just have to make better content, which is why I always say focus on click-through rate, do not focus on watch time. This is terrible advice.
The longer retention is really super.
What does this even mean? Alright, I'm going to go back and watch this just so I can understand. He's saying make longer content, which I know isn't true, because the game is not about watch time, it's about retention. It's about getting as many eyeballs to click on the thing and watch the video, in that order.
Over quantity, but typically if you experimentation, just
oh my god, terrible advice. I mean, yeah, experiment, but that's so general and vague. Like, what does that even mean? Have something cool towards the end of your video. Yes, you don't lose people. This is actually a good pro tip. I think this is helpful. I totally agree with that. So he is recommending making a minimum of 2 videos a week, which I totally agree with. I think that makes sense. So on the whole, this video was not useful and it had a bunch of misinformation, but there were some good points in there. All right.
Hello, I'm Simon, and back with another masterclass video. In this one, how do you upload more without...
So this is something I talk about. Quantity is really important for YouTube, so I'm so glad that this is in the creative class.
Number 1 is batching. Now, normally when people...
So batching is the process of shooting multiple videos in a day, which is something I do, by the way. Sorry, this is like the 3rd video I've shot today, just so you know. Batching your videos and batching your edits, always a good idea.
Of this stuff, kind of, all of this confusing
how to organize your production so that you have a smooth production timeline. Great advice.
This does relate to the everything else down. I would recommend that you get as far ahead as you can. So if you that very day.
Yes, do not be producing and uploading videos on the same day. And then anything you can repeat. Alright, this is good general advice if you're new to content creation and actually physically making content. This is a helpful video. I will link to this video in the description for sure.
Hey, I'm Simon Whistler. Welcome back to my masterclass. This is episode number 3. Actionable items that you can
Setting
take away.
upload defaults is really important. If you're not setting upload defaults, you should be. That just gave me a video idea. I'm actually going to write that down. That's a great video idea. I'm totally doing a video about that. So the literal most important thing that you could possibly do on YouTube, which is thumbnails and titles, is an afterthought in video number 3 after watch time. That's crazy to me. That's just wrong.
Gives you a kind of house style that people can, they can watch it.
He does give you good. I can tell he does give you good ideas on how to make engaging imagery. So that is a section to watch. That's super interesting.
Look at this, and you're watching the real.
Yeah, he's telling you not to look at your analytics, which is the most important thing. You should always look at your analytics. It's so important to understand your data.
More videos like that in the future. I know it's hard, but
Longer or shorter videos, subjects that resonate. Yeah, these are great questions. These are great questions to ask yourself.
people not like.
Likes and dislikes have no effect on the algorithm. They literally don't matter. So if you're getting disliked a lot, who cares? You're getting good engagement, right? It's about views. It's about views and click-through rate, not likes and dislikes.
Longer videos at the end, make sure that you as
Yeah,
a
monetization when you get there.
YouTube lets you put in that, hey, subscribe to my channel or watch this video thing. And on them, set your default tags. So for everyone, we have like, today I found out.
Tags do not matter. They shouldn't be talking about tags at all. Tags have no impact on the algorithm. If you're talking about tags at all, you have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, and then responding to comments. Got it?
Hi, welcome back to my masterclass. I'm Simon.
So on the whole, there's a tremendous amount of information in these videos, and this is supposed to be the masterclass on how to succeed on YouTube. Is there good advice in here? Yes, there's a ton of good advice in here, but there's also a ton of bad advice in here. And it's a shame that YouTube is making you pick and choose. By the way, this is no comment on Simon. If you haven't watched some of this guy's actual content, he really is a masterclass in how to make good video, but you can tell he's not an analyst. He's not looking at his data. And he literally admitted that in the last video that we just watched. Let's see what else we can see.
Posts on the channel and experts in.
Yeah, again, solid advice if you're new to making content. He gives more practical advice on how to make content. This was a really interesting article. Okay, suggested videos. We have to watch this. We have to see what this is.
Related topics and past.
Oh my god, this isn't helpful at all.
Consider
They're just
the
showing you how suggested videos work. If you scroll down, yeah, there are suggested videos. Big whoop.
Make a strong
learning.
call to action.
Ugh.
Suggesting what
Terrible advice. Okay, let's keep going. This this is such terrible generic advice that doesn't tell me anything. How are videos ranked on home? Yeah, how well your video did. It's so stupid. All right, how are videos? By the way, suggested views. Again, going back to suggested views. That's really important. Ooh, there's an article on how trending works. How to get on the trending tab. Capture the breadth. By the way, this isn't true at all. I see tons of misleading and clickbait stuff get on trending. Yes, so velocity is a thing. For bigger channels, if you're getting a lot of views really quickly, you're going to grow super fast. And that is one of the signals for trending. This is literally not how trending works. I know how trending works because I've been on the trending tab multiple times. I have a video about it. Yeah, this article is BS. This is not how to get on the trending tab. I wonder who wrote it because it clearly wasn't the engineer who designed the code for how trending works. How videos are suggested under up next. How videos are ranked in search, like Google search engine. Yeah, search. Search is big, so if people are searching for stuff. But here's the funny thing about the search engine on YouTube. It's entirely driven by who has the most views and channels that are already big. Let's see, what else? I love that. Does changing a video's title or thumbnail re-rank it? Maybe. Yes, it does. Maybe means yes. They actually don't know. Whoever wrote this article has no idea. But I can tell you, yes, it does. They have a thumbnail policy. You can create thumbnails. Does monetization status, yellow icon. No, our search and recommendation system doesn't know which videos are monetized and which are not. Yeah, I believe that's true. I can believe that. Growth in views across uploads. Aha! So you don't need to post once a week. Does it help in general? Yes, it can. But I love that of the videos we watched that talked about quantity and posting twice a week, YouTube itself has contradicting information in their discovery article. When is the best time? Publish time? Yes, I talk about this all the time. The time of day you post doesn't actually improve your view counts at all. Thumbnails policy. So most of this hasn't been super helpful or landmark discovery for me. Seasonality. Yep, we looked at that. That's it? This is all. Use data to make decisions. Ooh, this is my section. Let's go look at this. Keep your content fresh. Collaborations. Collaborations is a thing. If you collaborate with people, that can help. working with other YouTubers, but like, good luck convincing a multi-million subscribed channel to work with you. Advanced mode. So this is just a tutorial on how analytics works. There's nothing to learn there. Yeah, none of that's helpful. So it's clear. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. So in YouTube's help pages, they have a video that's unavailable. That's supposed to help creators grow. Understand ad revenue. None of this information can help you grow. Okay. Yeah, collaborating. That's a thing.
Like when you say the word, it really...
No, that's not relevant to what we're talking about today, starting a second channel. So this is incredible. So we have now... All right. We're done. We've gone through the help pages. So we have now spent... I have now spent... You're going to see it in less edited. We have now spent nearly an hour going over what YouTube says it recommends viewers do and what they watch to become successful on YouTube. And they've either given really vague general advice that does absolutely nothing whatsoever. They've given incorrect advice that doesn't make sense or is just straight up wrong and misinformation. They've given contradictory advice that contradicted itself. It's just... Like, this is par for the course. By the way, I've been a YouTube consultant for nearly 10 years. Like, the pages, these help pages have always been bad. The only time you're supposed to use YouTube's help pages is when you're looking for a specific article about a feature. So do use YouTube's help pages to help you understand your analytics. Use it to help you understand new features. Do not use YouTube's help pages for advice on how to grow your channel. Because, to be honest, they don't know. And it's abundantly clear that they don't know, because if they did, they would have structured their educational materials in a way where it was easy to digest, understand, and use. And the fact of the matter is, they give general advice that everybody else gives that doesn't actually help anyone grow. I didn't see a single page that talked about click-through rate. I didn't see a single page that talked about impressions. I heard general conversations about the algorithm. So my final verdict is, should you be using YouTube's help pages to help you grow your channel? Absolutely not. Should you be watching it just for fun to see if there's any interesting information like production tips that they can give you? Yeah, there may be a few, but they're kind of obvious. It's kind of stuff that you're already supposed to know if you're making content on YouTube. I hate to say it, but my final verdict is this is a complete waste of time. Do not use YouTube's help pages, and we've reviewed why. I hope this information was helpful and interesting, and I hope you enjoy your day. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't hit it already. Thank you, gang. Goodbye.